Oh, I already traded my material. Ooh, that's look pretty cool. I just want to confirm that it was still actually did what they said they did. Yeah, it's like you found three people who disagree. Like, there's probably shitloads of people who don't give a shit or support us. Obviously, there's going to be people who don't like us. Everyone has their own fighters they like, so obviously there's going to be people that we've beaten that they're just like, well, I don't like them because they beat my fighter I like. I mean, it doesn't matter if we just got to win. Poor kid, born with such an ugly face. Interesting music. Oh, I was just barely short. Fuck. I feel like I do have enough to get the upgrade my shit. I didn't get any of these. Damn it, that sucks that I would be. Or I could go. Well, my healers at 36. My healers are actually fucked. So the only people who could actually do it would be my casters. If Red Mage works out, I can do it. And in the meantime, I'm still less than 5 minutes. That's fine, I guess. So yeah, I don't want to spend these tokens because this is what I need for my relic weapons. So I really don't want to use them for that. Especially when there's like a new tier of shit. So it's like I should be farming this. Oh, 136. Goddamn. I didn't get full credit for those hunts, or at least I didn't get full credit for some of those hunts. Which sucks because we had 3 fucking tanks. One of them didn't fucking have their tank stance on. That's probably why. Fucking idiot. So the question is, do I actually want to wait, or do I want to just go as a tank and waste some of my tombstones? Oh, fuck! God damn it, I didn't... Fuck. I didn't get the Fuck, I didn't get the mogul... I forgot to get my Moogle shit. Fuck, I didn't get the earring for it. God damn it. I was 8 tomes away. And I just didn't do the weekly one for last week. That's the problem. If I had done the weekly thing, or just did a little bit of extra farming, I would have been able to... I would have gotten the earring. Fuck, I completely forgot about it. I didn't even, log in at all over the weekend. Basically, once I got my PvP thing done, I was like, I'm done. And I'd forgotten I still needed some more shit.
She'll make your pulse race while freezing your blood. The voluptuous, femme fatale!
Will you cry out in pleasure or pain?
Feast your eyes on the lovely and lethal Femme Fatale! Will the challenger fall prey to the cruel mistress?
Come, my pets. This is my show. I will hear you scream.
A wicked weapon. Femme Fatale's poised to execute a fatality.
You will become a stain on this world.
The challenger has nowhere left to run! Oh, that must have hurt! Hang in there!
This is just the beginning. My faithful minions, give me your ether!
It's begun! She's draining the audience of their ether.
All of you will feed me.
Femme Fatale's unleashed the ether! The challenger's in her realm now. Oh, they're up! What fighting spirit! And they're back in action! Can they turn the tide? And they're down! Can they recover from this?
God damn, this is really slow. Oh, we are nearly DC'd. Shit. Oh no, we all DC'd. I'm invisible. Okay, well, let's not do that then. Let's just do the main story, because if this is going to be a problem, the main story will be mostly solo shit. The worst will be just a dungeon, and it sucks that, obviously, yeah, it sucks when this shit like this happens, but what can you do? So yeah, okay. I'm actually gonna, before I start this, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm not gonna bother doing the raid, because if this is acting this weird, right, and there are problems like this, basically I could queue up and the same exact thing could happen. It's like, it could be a queue, we could pop in. This time, we were relatively in the beginning parts of it, right? She still had 75% of her health. Like, how much would that have sucked if she had like 10% left and we all wiped then? It's like, yeah, after doing a full 10 minutes of that shit, then wiping, that would blow. So, not great, obviously. This is definitely not something we want to happen, but could be worse. So I'll just chill. I'll probably do my raiding tomorrow, because this is the normal raid, and we have like 3 weeks to do it anyway, so it's not a huge issue. So I'll focus mostly on the MSQ because it's solo. So, and my connection seems to be mostly fine, so I should be able to do this without an issue. But anyway, you're back. Just go to the bathroom, and then I will continue. Okay, I'm back. Let's do this.
Every day, more and more people regain their memories of their lost loved ones. No longer will beings like Calyx be able to manipulate their... That being the case?
We will depart Taral in the coming days. Other nations must be informed about Alexandria. Then, we shall return to Garlemald. Our experience...
However, one pressing matter remains. Calyx's summoning ritual was tied to a concept of his own creation. Ascian involvement is assured, but we have yet to ascertain the extent of their influence on the Ninth.
I mean, you say it's a concept of his own creation. Like, was it really his own creation? Right? Like, the concept might have already existed. Like, we don't know enough about Alexandria. Like, was that concept, was that god, something they worshipped? Was that a god of death from the Alexandrian Ninth?
I have done what I can to treat the enthralled, and those still afflicted with Levin sickness. I may now devote my
Then we shall leave this one in your capable hands. Do let us know if you turn anything up.
It's Erenville. My time in Tural is at an end, and so I'm headed to the harbor now. We'll meet again, of that I'm certain. Until then, I wish you safe travels. Words of caution from you, of all people. Hey! What do you think you're doing?
Sorry to interrupt, but I thought you'd like to know. I've detained the fugitive. He promises to tell us before he sets sail, only to try and sneak aboard his boat with nary a hug goodbye. Cold bastard. But there's still time before they weigh anchor.
That boy! We should make for the harbour ere he wriggles free of Lamachi's grasp.
If we're heading the same way, we might join him on the ship. Good company is always welcome on a long voyage, is it not?
What? Now? I haven't finished packing.
Knowing you, the essentials are already accounted for.
Fine, if we must. But you're helping pack the rest. And I hope you've decided on a souvenir for use.
I have several ideas, as it happens.
ever aligned in purpose, if not execution.
Lest you wonder, Kryl and I intend to remain here with Y'shtola.
To continue our study of the key, naturally. By all accounts, Preservation's facility promises to yield some answers.
Shale has been conducting a more thorough examination. She may have insights to share.
Then why not invite her along to see everyone off? Surely she'd want to be there too.
There they are.
You look well. No lingering effects, then?
Ah, I'm hale as ever. And busy with work.
I imagine there's no shortage of affairs to put in order. Are Kona and Galulja faring well?
Kona is off to survey our nation and its peoples. He wants to consult with local representatives and hear their thoughts on our policies. And Galulja's really taken to his training. I feel like he's been spending more time with the Landsguard than me lately.
Standing here, I cannot help but remember the day of our arrival in Tuliolol.
We knew not of what would happen between my father and Zorolja, nor of Alexandria and its queen.
Well, yeah, no shit, because we didn't even know the existence of Alexandria at that point.
It was to aid a naive claimant that you came to Tural. But you've done so much more for me. For the entire nation of Tuliyollal, we owe you a greater debt than we can ever repay. But that doesn't mean we can't try. Whenever you need an ally, we'll stand with you.
Allow me to echo that sentiment. Not only were you kind to me when I awakened a stranger in my own land, you extended your grace to Alexandria again and again. And on behalf of myself and my people, thank you for curing the ailment that for centuries tormented us.
I'll look forward to our next visit. I'm sure we'll have exciting stories to share with one another.
Ever since I introduced you to Wuklamat, you've faced no end of hardships. Many of them her fault. Yet I feel no remorse, only gratitude. For without your aid, I would not have had the chance to say goodbye. Nor vowed to explore every corner of the world. To see what we haven't seen.
Oh, is that how we're going to start the next expansion? So basically, it'll be Aaronville will have discovered something off on his travels, and he's like, hey, I was over here and I found this thing. Come over and look. And we can explore it together type thing?
Shall we?
Rest assured, upon arriving, we shall make it a priority to visit Tataru and assuage her myriad fears.
I expect the sight of you two will be a balm for her worry-laden heart.
Safe journey, and remember to enjoy it.
Give my regards to Oblivion. And thank you for all you did for my mother.
Come back soon!
Take care!
That was a proper send-off. Now, time to get back to it.
Duty ever calls for she who loves her realm.
Right. Though, if you need a break, you're always welcome to visit Ulijiola. I'll give you the grand tour. I guess they're really over. Your adventures in Tural. I'll remember our time together for the rest of my days.
I hope so. Like, we're the reason you're the fucking leader of this place. If you forget that, that's kind of fucked. Like, we changed her life permanently.
Power resolve spotted!
The Lance Guard is looking for you. It's sparring time!
Oh, good thing you're here then. Can't miss that.
So let's go already! Everyone's waiting to see the vow resolve in action!
Sorry, I have to go. Till next time.
And thus do they take to the winds.
To follow their own paths and their hearts, as they should.
Okay, so this is obviously kind of wrapping up that shit, right? So it's obviously wrapping up our Tuliol section, or Tural, into the mist. So now, presumably, it's going to be the setup for the next expansion.
is truly a beautiful place to roll.
An endless ocean and ever-changing sky.
I'm actually a little curious. When, like, I guess when Sphene existed, the world wasn't totally fucked. Now, obviously, Shale probably only knows the fucked world, but Sphene, it's like it didn't tip the balance until Sphene's time, and then that's when like everything got fucked up, and that's what we saw in the Alexandria dungeon. Is that like shit really hit the fan, like the constant wars, but like they were already at war and stuff. Like they had found Electrope, and we're already doing like using Electrope, so it's like maybe even at that point things were already pretty fucked up. Like the world was ravaged by war, and then obviously they tipped the balance of the ether, and it became a lightning hellstorm. I'm curious how much Sphene actually remembers of the world before it was fucked, or if she ever did, if it was still already a war-torn shithole at that point.
First time I saw them, I couldn't believe my eyes. It was like I was walking among images from our oldest records. And beyond that horizon are more lands and more people. That one I still struggle to imagine.
We ourselves hail from beyond that horizon, in fact. Rather, most of us do. I merely thought I did.
Oh, that's right. I can only imagine how it must have felt to learn you're a native of our world.
The fact that I wasn't born in the land where I've spent most of my life has taken time to sink in. 'Twas not until I met my parents in living memory that the truth of my origin began to feel real.
Your experience is not unlike mine. When first I awoke, the realm everyone spoke of sounded nothing like my own. I had to walk its streets, live and breathe it, before I could accept and embrace my new...
And for me to embrace mine, I need to learn more about my people, the Milala. We should come upon more information in the course of studying the key, but as Shale's investigation of the containment complex is still ongoing, would you mind if we sought a different avenue of inquiry into the history of the Ninth?
I have no objection. Ought we...
Agreed. My curiosity extends well beyond our duty to assess Ascian influence.
If it is knowledge of the Ninth's past you seek, I have an idea where to begin. Alexandria was originally part of a landmass known as the Mist Continent. This continent had been left in ruins in the wake of the storm surge, with Alexandria the sole nation to survive the devastation.
The calamity of lightning that ravaged the world.
Aye. Per the sources we recovered from the Underkeep, though the conflict between nations was destructive in its own right, 'twas Levin that dealt the final blow.
No place was spared its fury, and all was chaos in the castle town. We tried to evacuate the people in airships. Otis, the knights, and I.
Yeah. Oh no, there's lightning all over the place. I know. Let's get in an airship. Let's get in an airship while lightning is raining down in the skies. That seems like a safe, good choice.
Those who survived gathered within the barrier, and we took in as many foreign refugees as we could. Yet, despite the dangerous environment, our system showed that there were some few souls who ventured outside the barrier, into the lands beyond. Beyond? But we thought that was impossible. I was under the impression the star was scoured of life, that man could not survive outside the barrier.
Going by the records, the storm surge extended to every corner of the world. Nothing and nowhere was spared. If anyone did survive out there, it would have been an unimaginable trial.
And yet, those people must have been going somewhere. What if there was a refuge? A place that weathered the storm surge and rebuilt...
I mean, you say this, but it's like, or what if they were just looking for a good place and they died out there? Like, you make it seem like they knew that there was something out there and were able to survive. It's like, they could have just gone out there and died, and the reason why you haven't seen them is because they died, you know? Now, sure, like, knowing that there's people who left, there's no harm in looking, but, like, it's weird to expect that they didn't just instantly die.
Living memory remains physically in the 9th. If we seek a means of egress, other than the portal connecting it to Alexandria, perhaps it might lead us to the Mist Continent.
Living memory was not transported here despite being atop Everkeep. In which case, it may have been a physically independent space all along.
Meaning, another point of egress could well exist.
And if it does, someone has to be maintaining it. The mechanical soldiers, for instance.
Shall we have a chat with them and see what they know?
If it please your majesty... Will you accompany us? If we do land upon the Mist Continent, I would feel much more assured with you at our side. I thought as much. Into the great unknown we go, then.
It's also weird because like we have flying mounts. It's kind of weird we need an airship and we can just get on the flying mount. It's also a little weird though. Like, yeah, we have an airship. So in an emergency, this entire huge place has one airship for evacuation. Also, it's crazy. Is that the exact same ship that we saw from, Alexandria? And she's like, "Is that my ship?" It's like, so that ship is 400 years old, 400 to 500 years old. Like, are we sure it's safe? Oh, I see. Never mind. Okay, so it was made for this little place, and it's just designed like her ship. Okay. Oh, I thought we were going to get on that like little black block. I thought the door was going to open and rest upon that black block. Oh, okay, so it still is pretty much fucked. I was kind of wondering if maybe us being connected, like maybe the world's connecting, like maybe that would have, maybe because the world's connected, that like it would have balanced the ether, but it seems like not. Oh, interesting scale. So there's a primal's influence somewhere? Oh, I see. So it's not protecting maybe against a primal influence. It's just protecting against the overbearing lightning energy in the world. Well, she said that crater was where Alexandria was. So if that's where Alexandria was, and they left the barrier that was Alexandria, then obviously they're not going to go back here. Like they would have gone out from here somewhere. Like I think looking at the site of Alexandria would be silly. Like personally, like I would ask her, what other cities existed at the time of Alexandria? Like in the Alexandrian kingdom, what other villages existed? Like I would focus there first to see if maybe they converted an already existing village into one that could be livable in this shitstorm. Oh yeah, and she says, was Trenda the Black Mage village? I mean, I would understand why they would want to go there, because maybe if this is where the portal brought them in from the Alo Islands, then they might have they might have evacuated there, thinking maybe we can open that gate up again and get you back to the safe other world. What how convenient! Just a cave system that's like right here where we landed. Oh, this is the dungeon. Oh, that makes sense then. Dude, it's Petra Breath, you fucking idiots. What the fuck are you doing in front of... Oh, fuck. Is the red mage gonna actually resurrect the fucking healer? Are you gonna resurrect the healer? All you need is one fucking... Dude, why the fuck are you rezzing the fucking healer? Dude, we're gonna fucking... I wasn't paying attention. For the 5 fucking minutes they were dead? Dude, are you fucking retarded? Like, dude, what a fucking idiot. Now we're definitely fucked. Because it basically destroys one thing every fucking time. Oh my god. Dude, are you fucking retarded? Every fucking attack of yours can be followed up. No, he's not. He's a fucking moron. I mean... Yeah. That's weird. Like, we had one left before. Maybe, oh, maybe that's it. Maybe only the big... Maybe the big ones are always safe, but it's the tiny ones that can get targeted. And so that's why we only had a small one left. Actually, no, I thought it was a big one. I'm not sure. But dude, like, I'm not paying attention. You're not paying attention that our fucking healer is dead? Are you fucking retarded? Do you not fucking... What the fuck is wrong with you? You don't pay attention that your healer is dead? You don't pay attention that your health is... Like, you don't see that you have, like, no health left? You don't see that you have you have half health? You don't think, why am I 0 health? Oh yeah, because the healer's fucking dead. Oh yeah, I can res? Dude, the second the healer died, I would instantly have rezzed them. The fact that he took like a literal minute and had to be reminded by the fucking healer to do so is so fucking stupid. And then I saw him get a swift cast. It's like, dude, literally every single one of your attacks would have been fine. Yeah, and then the fucking retard pulls the fucking pack further away from the fucking goddamn fucking tank. Could you stop being fucking retarded and stop fucking attacking the fucking shit mid fucking pull? Or at the very least, fucking continue to stay with the fucking tank then. Oh, look, I'm being targeted by enemies, then just fucking stop running away. It's always so fucking annoying. It's like, oh, I accidentally pulled off the tank because I continued while the tank was continuing running forward. I know what I'll do. I'll pull the ad that I shouldn't have away from the tank. It's like, oh, thanks, good job. Good, smart. That was totally smart of you. Yeah. Best to pull shit away. Why are you fucking in that fucking spot, you fucking idiots? You fucking dipshits! Fuck, you are fucking dumb! Why the fuck are you not in the fucking obvious, clear fucking spot? I was fucking alive, why the fuck can you fucking not being stupid? Like, this is an endgame dungeon. You're level 100. How the fuck do you not know how to fucking position yourself? Alright, the correct spots. Jesus Christ. That, I don't know, it felt like the healer was shit. It felt like the healer was not fucking healing us. Like, there were a lot of times where it's like, oh, we're doing a lot of AoEs, we're getting back-to-back AoEs, and it's like, I don't see them fucking healing. Like, they're just relying on they're just like, it seems like they're only relying on OGCDs to do all their fucking healing, with maybe every now and then casting a full heal. Like, I see them more often full shielding themselves. I'm curious about this, but oh, interesting. I see them more often doing a big shield on themselves just so they can doing a big shield on themselves just so they will survive the AoE. And it's just like, holy crap. And then, I mean, like, it seemed like the red mage, got off their ass and was actually not completely fucking stupid after that. They were like, oh, okay, yeah, I forgot, I'm a red mage, I should actually be paying attention and res if I need to. So let me just, sorry. I mean, I think what's probably going to happen is that this is the zone, right? This is where we're going to stay. So I guess they must have made another barrier, and that's how they survived, and created another town. And it's pretty cool. Yeah, because I saw people. I saw the. Honestly, I probably should have just done it with trust people, just so I could like have taken it in. Because obviously, when you're going with people, you want to like rush it. So I maybe even did it as a non-tank, just so that we would a small pull that would made it take longer. We would have seen stuff because we obviously saw like the Treno residents actually like doing shit. But actually, so Treno is not. Oh no, is Treno where we started the game? Maybe that's it. I think Treno's where we started the game, where the play was taking. I mean, no, the play was at Alexandria, wasn't it? I think Treno is where we started the game of 9, and then we had to go through the caverns and shit. Then we got to actual Alexandria proper. Or no, where's that? No, that was we started in Alexandria. Or no, is Treno the place that was up on the mountain where if you go outside, there's the fucking dragon? Whatever. Well, they might mention it.
And the perimeter is clear. Good work, everyone. And a big thank you to our helpers, whoever you are. Now, we have a tiny bit of clearing up ahead of us. You know what to do.
Our helpers, were we being watched?
What do you mean being watched? We literally walked by some of the residents of Trenna.
So, the city endures. And it is in much better shape than expected.
Impressive, considering the destruction without. The people here must have gone to great lengths to maintain all of this.
Their barrier resembles that of Alexandria, though it is smaller in scale. And not quite as effective, if the breach we witnessed is any indication. I fear...
Thunderous heavens! It's been years since we've had visitors.
Wait, years? Like, it's been 400 years since Alexandria fell, at the very least. At least 400 years, right? So you would think that if it's been like decades or centuries, you would have said that. It's been over 100 years since we've seen some. But years kind of sounds like it's recent, right? Although maybe that's something that maybe Zorolja, maybe when he first showed up, he actually left the barrier and like wandered around a bit. So I wonder if Zorolja was the last visitor. Oh shit! It's Lalafels. God damn it! Okay, well, I guess we didn't find any civilization. Might as well just head on back home then.
I am Miaili, the mayor of Trenno. Allow me to welcome you to our city. And thank you for the assistance with our little monster problem just now.
And we did see train tracks coming in too, so it's like, oh, okay, so that's how we're fighting the train as the trial for this patch, is because it's a it might be terrorizing them.
Might I ask your name, miss? Though I have an inkling I know it already.
I mean...
But of course, I am Sphene of Alexandria.
Presumably she doesn't actually, like, remember, right? Like, she's old, but I don't think Lalafels live longer than normal humans. So... But, like, it's Sphene, obviously, so presumably her picture is all over the fucking place. Or at least... Maybe, I don't know. Like, she was never queen, though. She was just a princess. And would a place from 400 years ago keep a painting or picture of a 400-year-old princess randomly about? Maybe it's our history book that has pictures, perhaps?
As I thought. It truly beggars belief. I once heard the strangest of reports from one of ours who went to Alexandria, you see. That despite the intervening years, the Queen had not aged a day. And sure enough, I'd swear you'd stepped out of an old oil portrait mere moments ago. You must forgive me if this takes some getting used to.
I see. So she sent, not really a spy, but like so it's not like they've completely cut ties with Alexandria. They do pop in from time to time just to check up on things, I guess. Which actually could explain how they've gotten visitors. So presumably that means if they're popping into Alexandria to check up on things, they might be getting supplies, and they might also be like, there might be people who come back with them and visit, I guess.
It is an honor to meet you, Your Majesty. I look forward to hearing the tale from your own lips. I imagine it won't be an easy one to tell, please. What happened to Alexandria?
Wait, what? How do you not know that? Like, you're here. You even sent spies to go into Alexandria to check up on that. How do you not know what happened to Alexandria? Now, unless he means, like, what happened back then, then sure, then that makes sense. But then I find it weird that, like, so you guys don't know? Like, you guys left here for a reason, right? And, like, I guess maybe they just didn't keep an oral tradition of, like... And actually, I guess technically, they might have just been regular random civilians. And random civilians wouldn't know why anything's happening. They'd see, oh shit, there's lightning all over the fucking place. And I guess maybe even some of these people were never at Alexandria... Well, like, didn't live in Alexandria to begin with. These could have been Treno natives who were always here. And only some Alexandrians came over. But again, if they were just civilians, they wouldn't really know what happened and why. Just that the world's kind of fucked.
I see. From your perspective, it must have looked as though we were wiped from the face of the star.
Oh, yes, of course. Because when we got to that crater, that was the crater where Alexandria was. And in reality, everyone was living in Everkeep, and Everkeep was no longer in this dimension. But from their perspective, it's like, oh, yeah, and I guess... Wait, and then 30 years ago, their time, 30 years ago, Alexandria disappeared. Yeah, because it was connected here. But then, when it connected with the source, 30 years has passed since that connection happened, but that connection would also mean that Alexandria... The only connection Alexandria had at that point to this place was in living memory, which you could only get through via airship, which they don't have, it seems.
One day, we lost all contact with our people in Alexandria. Scouting parties sent to investigate reported that not only the barrier, but Alexandria itself was gone.
So yeah, when I heard what happened to Alexandria, I was kind of thinking she meant like what happened back then when the world got fucked up. They just meant what happened 30 years ago when we no longer were able to find Alexandria. I thought that what happened to Alexandria, they meant Alexandria as a whole, the country. What is this continent? What has happened to this continent type thing? I mean, not much. Like, sure, like, they probably haven't had lines of communication, but the fact that only you were kind of aware of it and not many other people were aware of it would kind of mean that you're not that close a thing. Like, you didn't know what happened. Well, actually, no, I guess technically you are kind of new. Maybe the old queen knew. Maybe the robot Sphene knew about Treno and the people popping to and from. It's not a huge trial. It's like, oh no, you couldn't find Alexandria. I mean, yeah, it sucks for all the friends you had in Alexandria. You're like, holy fuck, what happened to them? I can't imagine that's a majority of your population.
I can tell you the whole tale from beginning to end, but first, might I ask your permission to remain in Treno for a time?
Of course you can. You and your companions have already done us a great service, and are more than welcome to enjoy our hospitality. Now, how about we continue this at Town Hall? We needn't keep standing in the middle of the street.
I shall join them. Even with the precautions we've taken, it remains to be seen if Sphene's condition will remain stable.
Oh yeah, that's true. She was afflicted by Leaven sickness, and now she's out and about in an environment heavy with Leaven. And even though she has the barrier, who's to say it doesn't... maybe it protects against a majority of the Leaven influence, but even if it is just a small remnant, because obviously can't completely isolate you from the elements, because you need a balance. Although maybe it keeps its own balance. but even still, maybe she is particularly sensitive to 11. So even a normal etheric balance of 11 is still too much for her because of her sensitivity.
I suspect, however, that the rest of you would rather be out and about.
Yeah, I assume they're now going to let us wander around Treno and poke around and stuff.
In light of our
But
purpose
basically,
here,
a portion of the dungeon that we
the
were
city is
interacting with
indeed
will
in
probably
order.
be able to be moved around in.
I presume you have no objection? With your permission, then. Ah, but before we go... Allow me to introduce myself as well. I am Cryo, and I hope to learn more of this city and its people. Would it offend if we were to ask a few questions? Perhaps as we work alongside you, aiding you in whatever ways you may require.
You needn't fret. Treno folk are as friendly as they come. As for aid, if you're willing, you might speak with my grandson Lummel. That was his voice.
Yeah, how the fuck are they living, right?
You'll
Like,
find him serving
so we
herbal
had a
remedies to the
special
others.
like special machines to allow us to grow plants. You know, in Heritage Found, there were like farms where they used electrope to allow you to grow plants and shit. And like Solution 9 is all like super high tech and shit. So maybe they have their own like method of like creating food and stuff. But like, where are they getting food and water from?
Thank you for your guidance. We shall seek him out first.
Okay, yep, I thought so. Okay, and I assume that takes us back to the other spot. Okay, oh, was this... No, this couldn't have... Was this... Is that the arena where we fought the second boss? Anyway. Can't teleport here. I need to go to the bathroom and be right back. Oh, it's okay. So Treno is it's where we met Amaranth. I think that's Treno.
Well, what do you think? It's a traditional Malala recipe. No need to pretend. I'm not that thin-skinned. Just do your best to keep it down.
Is this how they resist the Levin power? Is this like how they balance their ether and shit?
I'm put in mind of the gelatin I had at the studium. Nutritious, they assured me.
I can relate all too well. It's not unlike the syrup leader used to make. Black as pitch and sour as sin. Though, there's no better cure for fatigue.
You know, Raha, going to bed at a reasonable hour would be the best cure. Oh, that's... I do feel shockingly refreshed.
Perhaps it stimulates the body's ability to process ether and hastens regenerative functions.
Indeed, it does. It also counteracts some of the effects of excess lightning and helps to calm the nerves.
Ah, I see. So this is how they're able to survive. Out here, is they have this thing to kind of
Which is
help
why
balance their
you
ether.
serve it whenever there's a breach in the barrier.
Our Malala ancestors came from the lushest of lands, so they developed all sorts of natural remedies. We strive to carry on their traditions. And I'm sure you see why. Really hits the spot, doesn't it? Now, welcome to Treno.
That is interesting, though, because that would suggest that they do get visitors from other parts of the Mist Continent.
fascinating. I appreciate your thoroughness in recounting the details. I too learned much, as I helped to treat the injured's wounds. The Malala's curative magics appear identical to Sphne's. This means that either her tutor was a Malala as well, or that the art had spread all throughout the Ninth.
I mean, that's also a little, that's a weird assumption to make, right? There are countries that are both very similar, right? They were allies before all the shit went down. Like, the art spread through all, I mean, no, it could be an Alexandrian art, or it could be a Mistcontinent, like, it could be that this is just the healing arts of all of the Mistcontinent.
Then there are the symbols and tomes, which are highly reminiscent of Arcanima. If these elements indeed originated with the arcane geometries,
It's also silly too to be like, oh well, yeah, like she had a Malala tutor. It's like, or maybe Malala learned the healing arts in Alexandria and then went back to Treno and taught everybody, and it's been 400 years since that's been taught.
Mind you don't share that with any other graduates of the Faculty of the Arcane, lest they beat you to publication.
Did you learn aught of note, Raha?
I spoke with one of Treno's storekeepers about how they obtain their supplies. Though they are few and far between, other settlements yet exist on the Mist Continent, with a rail system facilitating the flow of goods between them.
Yeah, and this is how it's going to be a trial. So basically, it's going to be like us talking with them, and then it's like, hey, can we maybe go visit some other shit? Sure, let's go to the train station. And then it's like we get there, it's like, holy shit, the ghost train's here! Or one of our trains went crazy or something like that. And then we have to fight it.
Unfortunately, barrier breaches trigger an emergency failsafe on the main line, so the train is presently stopped at a midway point until operations can resume. There are also maritime routes, but they see only occasional use. Often, as now, Treno must make do with what is to hand.
In addition to this constant state of scarcity, much of Treno's populace suffers from Levin sickness, not to mention the frequent attacks on the city and the resulting casualties. Yet everyone we've spoken with seems undaunted by these hardships. They are not only surviving, they are happy in spite of it all.
Well, yeah, like this is just their life. It's like if you live, like if you have a shitty life, like if you were born a beggar, as long as if you never like, it's like the reason why people who are poor are like super unhappy is because they see people who are rich. But this is you live in a country or a world where everyone is fucked. You're all suffering. So it's like, oh, eventually you just get like, oh, this is normal. This level of suffering just is normal, and you make the most of it, right?
Where there is life, there is hope. And when one believes in a better future, a tomorrow even the slightest bit brighter than today, there is naught to be done but build it. Until, stone by stone, a city rises.
Like, do they know how the barrier works? Like, because like I know there's like gaps in the barrier, like where you could like see through it. Like, is that because the barrier is not super strong? So like, if they make the barrier stronger, like would they like fix an issue? Is that something they can do, or is like since it's been so long since like was the barrier put up 400 years ago and they just no longer have the knowledge on how to improve it or work it?
A noble city with noble purpose.
Is aught the matter, Lowell?
His grandmother's sick or something?
I think I've dropped something and now I can't find it anywhere. I'm doomed.
Oh, is it this by chance? While I was distributing the remedy, I was asked to pass it along to you.
Yes! That's it! Yes! I'm not doomed.
Is that a tracking device?
You've a keen eye for technology. This thing picks up on the ether of the creatures that...
That explains how you knew when they'd been vanquished.
Exactly. It shouldn't show anything now, but I can switch it on like so. No, 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 no! She's going to kill me! Say, how'd you like to meet my sister Ayane? She's an electro engineer, so she knows all sorts of interesting stuff.
I take it she also built that device.
Oh yes, that's my sister. She's a genius. Everyone says so. And she won't kill me in front of other people. Probably. I mean, wouldn't it be interesting to watch her work? Maybe you can even help. It'd be, you know, edifying? Please! I beg you! Please!
I suppose that's that then.
I mean, we should meet her anyway. Like, we didn't really meet any like electro engineers. It seems like most of Solution 9 was just using what they had. So someone who actually can actively work it could be something that would be interesting in our world. Like maybe the source wouldn't have electro because like it's something that only is caused by like a ton of lightning in the atmosphere that maybe like converted like minerals. Oh shit! 3 minutes ago? I don't really feel like doing the thing though. Well, yeah, I see. Let me pick this up first, so I can get back here. Okay, let's just go. I need to top up my tomes anyway. Oh shit, I already started? God damn it. Oh fuck, I was too slow. I got fucked. Okay, here we go. Got another. It's 2 of what, 21 or something like that. Okay, so here's how I can get. Oh shit! Here's how I can get. There we go. So now I have a class. Okay, so I'm going to dye that a little bit. What are the dye channels for this thing? Okay, so I need to get the first. Okay, so that I don't want to change. It's that part, which is fine. Oh fuck! I can't change the actual white part. The white part is what I want to get rid. Why the fuck would you make the first dye channel the fucking trim and not the main fucking white part of the fucking? It's a little too dark though. Just leave it as a, or maybe gold. Actually, wait, what is it? That's silver. Jesus Christ, that looks ugly. That must be different then. Crap, I was expecting, since it makes that part, I'm fine with that being purple, although maybe a darker purple. So I like bright purple. It uses something about it. That looks, honestly, that looks darker and a better color. Damn it, I wanted something that was as dark as my thing. I was hoping that the white parts of the shield, which is a majority of the color, like, would be the thing I could change and dye it black. Which I cannot, it's unfortunate. Skill speed on myself? That's... Normally I don't bother. Oh, whatever, I'll just leave it like that, it's fine. Because now I have a tank that at least is at least can do the raid. And I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I did some of the main story quests. I did some of the main story. I now have a... It's a cool sword. Like, yeah, eventually, maybe we'll get triple dye channels. But yeah, I wanted something dark. I was hoping, yeah, the white part. I guess, like, realistically, I should have known. Because the previous thing I could have dyed, and I should have been able to see that. Let's see. It's this one. I can still see all of this. I'm not sure. But anyway. There we go. Cool. So, with the... And this can get me... Actually, yeah, I should probably buy some. Okay, is there anything new? No. It's the current shit, right? Is this the current shit? No. It shouldn't be, right? This is the... I think this is what... This is for the old gear. I'm pretty sure. Because I don't... Or can we augment gear? Wow, look at that. Yes. But yeah, so at least my current tank can do the raid. I could have done Warrior. Warrior would have probably been better. Could have done Gunbreaker. I want to test out Gunbreaker. The problem is, Gunbreaker, the glow on Gunbreaker's weapon is red, and I don't want a red weapon. So I don't want that glow, so I would override it with my current thing. So, and same for Warrior, it's like, the weapon itself is pretty cool, and the effect is cool, but I still would probably want to keep my Apocalypse Zeta. So, like, the only thing I would... And honestly, the Dark Knight weapon actually suits my current Glamour, because it's also purple, but the Kaldabog is so fucking cool. But yeah, let me just double check. Oh, actually, yeah, what are the weapons from, she'll show us this stuff? I guess it makes sense. Of course they would be able to, they didn't give a shit about showing us this stuff. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Okay. Oh, they don't have the next set of shit. Wait, do I have this? I don't think I have that. Oh, I should have redeemed this shit. I thought they added this stuff. I have this in the Glamour dress, right? Yeah, okay. I have that. I don't have these, so I don't have any of these. I can buy this. I really should run. Yeah, okay. So this is the old stuff. Because you can trade for these 2 coins. And we're on the last tier, so... That's pretty fun. Yeah. So the Chunks Exchange is for the new... Yeah, 780 is the new shit. I can see Glam's going along with this. Ooh, I was thinking on that. Oops. Okay, so basically, I'll probably just get fending accessories first to replace some of this other shit. Actually, I guess I don't really need to. I don't know. We'll see. But basically, yeah. Done for now. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I'll probably just pop into Honkai Star real quick to do some pulls, get Dahlia, and then quit, and then chill for the rest of the night. Thank you all for watching. I will be continuing this more tomorrow as well. So I want to finish the rest of the main story, maybe do some of the raids. Hopefully they won't be DDoSing it anymore. And yeah, see you then.